Okay, we are back. So I think all things being equal, there seem to be, I don't know what the challenges might be, uh, but I think it's been sorted out. Okay, so I want to welcome each and every one of you. I just want one person to join. So I want to welcome all of you to tonight's training. Today promises to be exciting and all things being equal. Each and every one of you definitely. Oh, okay, my people. Okay, I can see you all. I can see you all. Okay, sincere apologies for those technical issues. These are things that I avoid. Okay, so the account just came back active after some few days, or if not up to a week of not being active uh, on live. Okay, I think beautiful, beautiful people. I missed you all. I was actually looking forward to today. After I confirmed I can go live, I was actually looking forward to today. And all things being equal, here we are again. Here we are again. I think it's it feels good to have every one of you here. And tonight's training is going to be exceptional. Tonight is going to be exceptional. Okay, so if you are online, kindly double tap on the screen and also double tap on the screen and also say hi so that I'll be sure that you are here. Okay, so for those of us who has missed out, apologies. I will try as much as possible to carry everyone along. Just keep double tap on the screen. If you're using your laptop, you can actually click on the screen. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. It's good to have you here, Mr. Emmanuel. Okay, okay. It's good to have you. You are all welcome to this class. It's actually very important to me and also important to our trading community. Uh, no trader can, like say, let me use the word, no trader can run away from this particular topic or this phase that I'll be teaching today. For every trader, this is one area you should know. You don't need anybody to even force you to know it. But some of us, I think, because of so many concepts, I think we see market from different angles. Okay, and since we see market from different angles, you might skip this. So that's why I don't encourage people who go to YouTube just to go and look for videos, watch. So if you are following a trader, try as much as possible to go through the trader's course. Okay, go through the trader's course. It's actually going to help you. It will help you understand the steps it will take you. Okay, the steps, what you need to know, putting one and two together. It's just like cooking. Okay, so when you bring all the recipes together at the end of the day, you cook something very beautiful. So it's not possible for you to eat food or make a particular delicacy without make a particular delicacy without you getting the right recipe. It will make sense. That I know it will make sense. So this is beautiful, and I'm happy to have each and every one of you. Tonight's topic, for those of us that are just joining, or let's say you have not been attending our live section, we are running what we call a 1 month boot camp on forex trading. Okay, whatever you learn in crypto, it can also be applied in synthetics. It also be applied in any market instruments that you know that appears on chart. Okay, so immediately you understand how to read the chart, you can trade anything. You can trade anything. So if you are online, kindly write in the comment section that I'm online. Okay. Also write where you are watching from. Okay. That would be beautiful to know. Okay. So You must understand there are two types of analysis. We have the fundamental and we have the technical. The technical part of trading, every trader knows supposed to have it. And if you trade synthetics, beautiful. All you need is just technical knowledge. That's why I love synthetics. I love my synthetics because uh, uh, what you need is just technical. You don't need to cram, scatter your head trying to understand what's it called, fundamental, or what's America, what's US doing today, what's Russia doing tomorrow, what's Israel doing the next day. For synthetic traders, you don't need it. Okay, so you just pay attention on your fundamental, your technical, sorry, you will be glad. Okay. For those who have been asking, someone chatted me up and asked, boss, how can I take the course? I said, okay, this one is free. You can go to my page and look for a playlist called Forest Bootcamp. Okay, the Forex Bootcamp is all the classes we've had from basic to where we are now. You would watch the videos. You just tell yourself you are going for a training. Okay, sit down, give yourself 1 hour every day. Just watch, keep watching, just keep watching. You'll be glad, and at the end of the day, you would know you will profit a lot. So today's topic is actually market structure. Market structure is one of the most important concepts in trading because, okay, this particular concept, you don't rule it out, okay, because it teaches traders how to read what price is doing, and instead of guessing, I don't believe in guessing. I believe in knowing what market should do next. Okay, so our goal tonight is make viewers see that I will finally understand how market moves. So whoever that is here at the end of the day will understand that at the end of the class, you can say, I now understand how market moves. How market moves is very, very important. Okay. The question you ask yourself as a trader is, market structure talks about what price will do next. It is important. So you ask yourself, what is price going to do next? If you have learned market structure before, type in the comment section that you have learned market structure before. Just keep double tapping on the screen. Okay. For those that have not subscribed, actually click the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel so that when I upload content on trading, you'll be among the first that will see it. Okay. So just keep double tapping and also like and share this link. Okay, so we'll be making progress. I will try as much as possible to be fast because of time. We'll finish this class in a very short time. Okay, so I want to welcome you tonight again. Tonight we are discussing a concept that will completely change your trading journey. That I know for sure. It will change your trading journey. So if you are just this type of trader that doesn't understand where market is going the next time, you don't know what market is going to do. Sometimes I wonder, I don't know if I'm the only one. Sometimes I wonder many traders focuses on indicator. A lot of traders are sometimes, and it is surprising. I also see a lot focus on signals. So what is the essence of tonight's class? Tonight's class is actually for you to look at market as a professional trader. Okay, but professional traders, like I would always say, focuses on understanding market structure. So if you understand market structure, you will understand these things. You will understand the following, okay, which this topic, tonight's topics is going to talk about. If this class is actually brought to you by Extra Academy, by Extra Cash remains my name. If you are meeting me for the first time, some of you definitely have not seen my face. This is your first time. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. So it's going to be exciting. Okay. So as a professional trader, you must understand the following because that is the essence of tonight's class. You must understand strength. Okay. You must also understand reversals. You must also understand what we call continuous trend, continuations. Okay, you don't just say, oh, market is doing this. So no, you should know when to say the market is continuing. Okay, you should understand continuations. Another thing you must also note as a professional trader is you must know and understand high probability entries. Okay, you must understand high probability entries. Are we okay? You must understand high probability entries. Okay, so I know that all our chats are open. For the people that are coming here for the first time, I will take my time to make sure I dissect this to a point that even a newbie can flow. Okay, I will try my best. Okay, I'll show you one market structure and the mistakes that keeps most traders, sorry, the mistakes that keeps most traders uh, gets them trapped. Okay, gets them trapped, and a lot of them loses a lot. And I think I'll try as much as possible to make it easier. So stay till the end. So I will show you some of the mistakes traders also make, so you don't make those mistakes. Okay, so if I let me ask in the comment section for those of you who are here, uh, who amongst you here have heard of market structure before? Let me know. Just type in the comment section. Have you heard of market structure before? If yes, type yes. If no, type no. Okay. Have you ever entered a trade and got trapped? This is also another question I'm asking. Okay. Have you also entered a trade and got trapped, either in a loss? Okay. Have you also entered a trade and you enter that trade, you get stopped out? Okay. Now, for those of us that traded today, which instruments did you trade today? So that if you tell me the instruments you traded today, I will use them when I'm talking about market structure. Okay. I want us to pay attention to synthetics instruments, the volatility, 25, 10, and jumps. Just tell me the instrument you traded today. Write in the comment section. That is what I am going to use for the analysis. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, someone has mentioned steps. Okay, that's Mr. Daniel. Okay, Mr. Simeon Monday. Okay, are you the only one that have traded today? Those of us that have also traded today, tell me the uh, instruments that you traded. Okay, I would use them to do uh, our illustration. Okay, so I'll try my possible best today to simplify market structure. Okay, so you ask yourself, what is market structure? Okay, someone has also stated volatility 25. Beautiful. Mr. Emmanuel, volatility 25. Okay, so I will start by what is market structure. Market structure is simply the way price moves. You know that price don't just move randomly, but price creates pattern. Okay, I think we have to V25. I will pay attention to V25. You know, markets don't just move randomly. Okay, market creates price creates a pattern. Okay, and all this pattern tells us what buyers and sellers are doing. So when you look at the pattern will tell you what sellers and buyers are doing. So I'll go back to, the way we learn here is we, at the end of the day, somebody said step index. So we have two step index and we have two V25. So, the way we learn here, we go to our our drawing board. Okay, we have a drawing board here. So I will just get to our drawing board. So I will draw as usual. Okay, so let's move to our drawing board. So let's look at how market moves. So you know that when market is going up, market creates what they call the highs. Let me get pencil. Okay, so you will observe that market will create, when market is moving up, this is how it moves. Just confirm you can see what I'm drawing. Okay, so you will observe that market creates the highs. Okay, so these are more like the higher highs. Okay, these are the higher highs. These are the higher highs. Let me change this to a lesser. I think it's too bold. Okay, so this is okay. So why these are higher lows, you can call them HL. Okay, HL. So when market is on the upward direction, this is what market moves. If I have time, I will explain to us that market does not move exactly the way it is stated. Okay, but I think we'll have time. So this is actually how market moves when it is going up. Those that will benefit, that would earn more in this class, are those that will stay till the end. Half knowledge can be very dangerous, I must tell you. So that's why oftentimes I will always encourage you, when you are reading, read to the end. When you are listening, listen to the end, because oftentimes you will just pick one and you want to start applying it without knowing that there is something they say you should do before you can apply it. Okay, so market moves. When market is going up, this is how market moves. Okay, it moves, creates higher high, higher high, higher high. I hope you are seeing my cursor. I hope you are seeing my cursor. Okay, okay. So you are seeing my cursor. Let me untick it. Oh, let me bring it back. So this is what market does. I think I will shrink it up so it becomes bigger. So this is the cursor. Okay. So this is what market creates. Higher high, higher high. If you watch, market gives this high is higher than this guy, and this high is higher than this guy. Uh, Check again from this higher low. This one is higher than this low, while this one is higher. So when market is going bullish, that's actually how market moves. Okay, then when market is also selling, when market is selling, this is what market does. When it is selling, okay, it will create this, create a lower low. Okay, this is what market does. Okay, so this is for downtrend. Okay, let me use it as DT. Okay, let me call this one UT. So this is uptrend. So when market is going up, this is what it does. When market is going down, this is also what it does. Okay. I just hope we are all on the same page. Okay, so this is our drawing board. We are all on the same page. So it is necessary you understand this. Okay. There's also another direction when market does. So market moves in three directions. Number one, in an uptrend. Uh, Number two, in a downtrend. The number three direction that market moves is what we call the ranging market. Market moves like this. This is how market moves. Okay. So understanding this is key, but I will tell you what is applicable in the market. When we get to the chart, you will not see market move straight like this. You will see some uh, dribbling that market does, which I will tell you how to count it and count it right. Okay. If you don't know how to count your trend, you definitely will not draw your trend well. You will not even know when trend is going up or going down. This is key. So for this, this one is called the ranging market. Some people call it sideways. When market is moving sideways, it means there is no direction. Market is neither buying nor selling. Okay, so it is necessary that you, as a trader, should know uh, what market is doing at any point in time. You should know what market is doing at any point in time. Not just if you look at the market, the first question you ask yourself is, what is this market doing? Is this market selling or buying? Or is it just trending? Or is it moving sideways? Okay. So the market, I would always tell you, leaves clues before any move. Markets don't just move. Okay. Market what? Does not just move. I will take my time and take you to a chart so I can show you some things you would see. So whenever market wants to buy, okay, whenever market wants to buy, market will first of all, for a bullish trend, whenever market wants to buy, I hope you can see this. Market will first of all create a low, okay? Market will first of all do what? Create a higher low. So when it creates this higher low, before it will buy, in a bullish trend, listen, I said in a bullish trend, for market to buy, market will have to create what we call what we call higher low. It will create this higher low before it will buy. Yeah, some of us oftentimes buy here, and I begin to wonder, why are you buying when the buy is almost exhausted? If you know market structure, you would know that there is nothing on earth that would make me to buy here. Oh, somebody said like me, why will you buy here? That's the question. Why will you buy here? In a bullish trend, for you to enter the market, you must wait for this higher low to show. Wait for this retracement to happen. This is called retracement, or some people call it retracement, some people call it pullback. Either way, you are correct. So every time price creates low, creates this high, that's why we call it high. Whenever price breaks, this is high. Let's say from here, market just created this high and just created this high. And if market breaks this particular high here, that's is creating a new high. Whenever price creates this new high, what you are supposed to do as a trader, wait for it to create a higher low. I don't know why you should jump into a trend when there is a breakout. That's not a way to trade. So you have to show that this pullback happens. This pullback does what? Happens. If this pullback doesn't happen, don't buy. So sometimes I wonder who told you that whenever there is a breakout, you should buy. I've seen a trader. In fact, I have a student, the first time I have him in my class, he was trying to ask me when after I told him when there is a breakout, wait for a retest before you buy. He said, boss, so far there is a breakout. I was told that if there is a breakout, that I should buy. And I wonder why you would think in that direction that if there is a breakout that you should buy. No, if there is a breakout as a market structure student, what did I say? Write in the comment section if you've been following. If you are a market structure student, when there is a breakout on a bullish trend that price broke the previous high, what are you expected to do? Write in the comment section and let me be sure that you are following. So you don't just jump into the market because price broke the high. Okay, so you must see this trend because it is this trend that shows that market is actually say wait for a pullback before buying. Yeah, good thing, Mr. Emmanuel. So you don't just buy, you wait for this pullback. Okay, so over here too, you don't also buy. How you will know that market would buy from here is when you see any of the bullish signals. There's what we call the entry signals. Everybody have their different entry signals. I have my own perfect entry signals that I always use, and that helps me to also know where to apply my stop loss. Okay, it helps me to apply my stop because whenever this happens, whenever after this pullback, what is expected is price is also coming to break this high after it has given you that sign that buyers are back. It will break this guy. Okay, so understanding these things, they are vital to you pulling forward. Okay, you don't just jump into the market because there is a breakout. You don't just jump into the market. Okay, so market shows strength, and it shows strength when the pullback comes. It will show you strength that is about to take off before you go. Okay. So I would ask, uh, let me ask this question and get your view. Okay. While you are trading, would you rather buy in an upward trend or sell in an upward trend? I want to get your response. When the trend is bullish, when the trend is trending, when the trend is going up like this, would you prefer to sell or to buy? Okay. Would you prefer to sell or to buy from here? Would you want to sell from here down, or would you want to buy from here up? So which of them? Write in the comment section. Let me see your response. I will address each and every one of you based on your response. Okay. If you say buy, also tell me why you should buy. If you say sell, also tell me why you should sell. Because I wait for he said someone wrote that I wait for a buy in an upward trend. Somebody said buy. So I want to start seeing everybody's response. Okay. Put response, I would show you what to. Okay. Now, in few minutes, I will show you how to also spot a reversal. Most of us don't know. They say we buy in a bullish trend. Okay, somebody said we buy in a bullish trend. Yeah. Okay. So opinion, higher low to take profit at the next HH. Okay. 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 Yeah. I will also show you in this particular class, I would show you when to expect reversals. Okay. But the trend is your friend. Yeah, that's a keyword. A keyword you must always go home with. It's a phrase that tutor Adeze Duncan. I don't know if anybody here can guess who Adeze Duncan is. You will get a gift from me. There's a tutor called Adeze Duncan, and we learned it from a particular academy. Okay. In case if you were in that academy, I will see you as an OG. Okay. I will see you as an OG. He will tell you that what's it called? Trend is your friend. That was the first time I heard that word, and I think is a particular word everybody uses. Okay, so we are also going to look at what happens when we are in a bearish structure. Okay, so I will talk about the boss. We're also going to talk about change of character at the course of this class. We'll talk about break of structure. We also will talk about change of character. Okay, so this will also help us understand uh, when market is changing direction. Okay, so let's look at a bearish trend. Okay, let's look at a bearish trend. When market uh, shows you is in a bearish trend, you would see that market will first of all create this high. Okay, drop and create this low, go up a little, but will not get closer to this high, okay, before it will drop. So here, like we said, we call it, this is lower high. These are our lower lows. They are lower. Here is lower low, lower low, lower low. Okay, while this place is called your lower high, lower high, lower high. If you observe, here is higher low, higher low, higher low, while on a bearish trend here is called the lower high, lower high, lower high. Are we together? Are you following? Okay, if you are following, keep double tap on the screen to be sure that you are following. I don't want you to lose concentration. Double tap on the screen. Okay, double tap on this screen. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, actually kindly subscribe. Okay, and also turn on the notification bell. That is what I consider very important. Turn on the notification bell. I stay glued to channels that gives me value. That's what I do. I don't just subscribe to any channels I see. The channels that gives me value, I subscribe and turn them on because they are value. Whenever they are dropping content, I know it is going to benefit me. So I don't fail turning on the notification bell. Okay. So make sure you turn on the notification bell. So when we make posts, you will definitely benefit from this. Okay, so after this class, you can take your time, rewatch the video, tell yourself you are taking a training. Okay, it's a course. Outside this, if you meet me privately, you pay for mentorship. Okay, I don't do this outside here, so you do that. So take the opportunity, and also you are going to enjoy it. Okay, so we have unpacked studio. Okay, so for a bearish trend, market will first of all create this. Okay, drop and create a lower low. So a lower low, let's call it our LL. So these are LL, lower low, lower low. Why these are called lower high? Okay, lower high. I just hope you are seeing the screen. Okay, okay. So these are lower highs. Okay, lower highs. So market for in a bearish structure, you don't sell when market breaks this guy. When market breaks this lower low, you don't sell. You only sell when there is a new lower high. What did I say? Don't sell except there is a new lower high. And for you to confirm that the sellers are back into the market, you will see your sell signal. Okay, you will see your sell signal. So I want you to understand this. Price is simply a battle between buyers and sellers. Okay, price, it is a battle between what? Buyers and sellers. When I get you to the chart, there is some you will see that this is not you will not just see market moving up. You'll be seeing a bullish candle, a bearish candle, a bullish candle, a bearish candle. It is just a battle. Two of them are battling who is going to have uh, the upper hand. Okay, let me bring up charts so that it will also help us. Let me take this out. So this is a chart. This is our chart. Confirm you can see my screen. Confirm you can see my screen. Let me rearrange this chart. I think this is a bar chart. Let me use candlestick. Okay, so this is a candlestick. Okay, so if you look at this, let me zoom in a little more. Let me zoom in. So if you look at this chart, okay, if you look at this chart, we have this candle. It's a bearish candle. Why this transparent one is a bullish candle? Let me take out this grid line so it will be clearer. What again will I take out? Auto scroll. Now let me take out shift button. Okay. So if you observe, you would see that why this market is going down, it's not just going down. You will still see that there is a bullish candle among it. So market is going down. You can also see that this is a bullish candle. Buyers also struggled here. Sellers pushed them down. Sellers pushed this one, pushed here, got here. Buyers struggled. Okay. But while they were struggling, sellers also kept pushing the market down, kept pushing it down, kept pushing it down, down, down. Buyers came in here to try to force it up. It didn't work. Okay. Sellers pushed it down, pushed. Buyers struggled here, sellers pushed it again. Buyers came in here with force, with a bullish engulfing candle, tried to push it up. Sellers came back. So if you just understand this, this is what market does. There's always a struggle. So let me shrink our chart. I would use it to explain something. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, so as you can see, so this is what helps you. Okay, this is what helps you. So I will tell you that you don't uh you don't find market just moving straight. Some of us will say in a bullish trend. So let's say this is a bullish trend. Where is our trend line? This is our trend line. So let's say this is a bullish trend. Somebody would say this market, you see, market keeps going up, keeps going. It means even while it's going up, it's going to be bullish candle. Bullish. No, you will see that sellers also came in here. Sellers does what? They also came in there. Okay, so I will tell you what we call the boss. The boss I mean is BOX, break of structure. Okay, so what we call uh, the box is just a short form of break of structure. So let me delete this. So you have this. I hope you can just screenshot this and also put it down that you would see, because I am going to delete all of them. Thank you. So we have boss. So boss, this is boss. So what this boss means, it means break of structure. So what do we call break of structure? Okay, when market is going up, okay, when there is a bullish direction and market breaks the high. So let's say this is trend. uh, uh, Go back. Let's say this is trend, market goes up. So whenever market breaks here, it's called break of structure. Okay, the market has broken the previous high. So when this previous high happens, when it breaks this previous high, creating a new high, okay, it is expected that this is what is expected when there is boss. Sometimes when there is a break of structure, you can give yourself this formula. When there is a break of structure, the market creates a higher high, okay, a new high. It will create another higher low, and it will create another higher high. Okay, write this thing down. Okay, just pen it down, pen it down. Okay, that when price breaks, creates a new high, the next thing price is expected to do is to drop to give us another higher low. Okay, when it gives us another low, it is expected to create another higher high. So it's expected to break this guy. Okay, so when one happens, when you see this higher high, wait for the higher low. When you see the higher low, jump in and buy, expecting price to create a new higher high. Are we following? Okay, are we following? Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So I just want to make sure you understand what we call boss and how it functions. Okay, price will definitely break below. It will definitely break structure, then retest. Either you call it retest or you call it retracement. Retest is different from reversal. Reversal is a change of direction, while retest is just market coming back to retest this place that it broke. Okay, I hope we are following. I hope we are following. So when market drops back, when monthly market creates a higher high, we will look at it from this chart. In fact, let's look at it from this chart. It's even very clear here. So look at this place. Market created this high, dropped. Okay, so this is the last high. You see that when price broke this high, when there is a break of structure, okay, when there is a break of structure, market came back. Remember that this is our higher low, okay? This is our what? Our higher low. This is the higher high we have here. So when market broke this higher high to create a new higher high, we are waiting for market to create another higher low. So market came back and created another lower low, higher low, sorry, before it went back up. Okay, it can't just go up. So now this is where it created a new higher high. Now, if you're a school of trend, you will understand. If you, in fact, for those of you who are here in this video, please go to the channel and go and watch my trend. Okay, how to draw a trend line like a pro. Trend line. You will understand trend very well. After watching that video and you don't understand trend line, in fact, you will need a special teacher to use knife or whatever to open your head and put trend into your head. We have a formula that we actually brought down there that will help you understand what we call one, two, three, two, three, two, three. If you understand how to draw your trend using this formula, I know for sure that drawing trend will not be difficult. I know most traders struggles to draw trend, but if you actually watch that video, you should be able to understand it. So you see that market dropped, created a low before going up. So it has given us what we call HH. Okay, H after HH we get our HL, higher low. After HL, the next thing we are getting is our higher high. Okay, that's for all bullish trend. Okay, I hope we are following. I hope we are following. Okay, so that is what we call break of structure. Boss is what we call break of structure when market breaks the previous high to create a new low. That is what we call break of structure. Okay, so you must make sure you pay attention up to this point. If you have watched up to this point, give yourself a thumbs up. It shows that you are actually damn serious with what you are doing. Okay, so this is a practical example. Just like we have here, you have seen the low, you have seen the higher low, you have also seen the higher high. So it makes it a bit easier for you to relate when you look at your chart. Okay, now so finding your entries, it's like I said, finding your, instead of just entering anywhere you see entry, you just jump in. Anywhere you just if you remember in one of my classes, I would say if this candle shows at the right place at the right time, they would function. Okay, so you don't just, for this, you don't just jump in here to buy. So the trend and the market structure confirmation confirms your entry. So this is a bullish structure. So a high was created here. So what you will start looking for, you will start looking for a higher low here to enter, but it didn't show any higher low before it broke this trend. So we are not going to kill ourselves. We are not going to do what? Kill ourselves. So understand this structure and you use it. It is actually going to help you. So whenever there is a break of structure, wait for a pullback for you to enter and trade. You'll be having high probability entries. You'll be having what I call high probability entries. Okay, so one of the common mistakes that most traders make, I must say this, it is sad to see traders do this. Most traders trade against the trend, and it is shocking. they go against the trend. That's also going against market structure, because most times I will see most traders want to sell. Okay, they want to follow this sell down. It's risky for you because you don't know how far this will go before dropping. Another mistake they also make is that they don't respect the market structure. Market breaks out, they start buying. Okay, there is a breakout, they start buying. They don't even know when to enter and when not to enter. Another mistake traders also make most times is that they ignore higher time frames. Higher time frames, higher time frame helps us confirm exactly what the overall direction of the market. Higher time frame helps us to have that confirmation. So I don't think you should be trading without paying attention to higher time frame. Okay, you should not be trending. So another mistake that people also make is entering too early. Okay, there are times that when this breakout dropping, market starts dropping, because it's dropping, they don't want to seek for any confirmation. They will just jump in here to buy. Most times markets can drop lower. Okay, they assume every candle is a pullback signal, and I don't think it is possible. Okay, I don't think it is possible. uh so far so good. We are making progress, and I'm happy that we are here. So I think understanding market structure, you pay attention to every boss. Okay, pay attention to every what boss, which is break of structure. So we also will talk about what we call, let me delete this. Okay, after boss, we will also talk about what we call the change of character. Okay, what do we see, and you know that market is actually trying to change. What do we mean? When we say when we say change of character, what we mean is when market is on a bullish trend, what do we see and say market is about to start selling? I wouldn't want to talk about liquidity, smart money concept here, institutional entries, and so forth and so on. I will just focus on the change of character and what you should expect. Okay, change of character and what you should expect. That will guide you, because some people will tell you liquidity swap, some people will tell liquidity sweep, uh using smart money concept. Some people will tell this is where the institutions enter. I wouldn't want to bore you with all those theory. I will just give you a guideline on areas you should expect market to reverse. Okay, that's one. So let's make progress. Let's make progress. So and understanding these things will make trading, will even make you to become more powerful. I wish I have enough time. Okay, I think one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the market structure to the next class, so that I don't overstress you. So if tonight's section helped you understand market structure better, kindly subscribe and join our community for those who are not in the community. Okay, because our goal isn't just to learn forex. Our goal is to become disciplined, confident, and profitable traders. Okay, so tomorrow is Friday. We are going even deeper into market behavior and trade execution. Turn on your notification bell, and also try as much as possible to invite another trader. Make sure you don't miss turning on your notification bell, because we are going to be here by 8 o'clock again tomorrow. Okay, so are you happy today? What did you understand when market shows you a bullish direction? What do you understand when to sell when market is on a bearish direction or trend? Okay, so what you see is what you get. You see something for sell, you buy. You see for buy, you also buy. So when you see a sign for sell, you sell. When you see a sign for buy, you also buy. So I would, at a point, I think we will get used to uh, will get used to analyzing trades. So when I'm analyzing market, you won't be scared. Okay. So one thing I want you to take home today is market structure is learning of the price. Okay. Price leaves footprint before moves. Okay. That's one thing I want you to know. Trade with market structure. Trade with what? Structure and not emotions. The trend is evidence. You can see your trend. Structure is confirmation. When you understand your trend and you know the structure, then the structure is like confirmation. The market rewards patience and punishes impatience. I think I have a whole lot of videos I made around that. And I think if you are happy to follow me up to this point, I want to thank you for taking out time to take this course, because for me, it actually shows that you like where you don't like where you are and you want to get better. I want to appreciate every one of you for being here tonight. Don't waste time, rewatch the video, and I think it's going to help you. All of us are going to be happy. At the end of the day, I'll be happy to share your testimony. There's a lot of testimony. I think one of these days I will make out time uh, to share uh, testimonies of traders. Okay, so remember that every candle uh, tells a story, but market structure reveals the plot. Okay, so I am happy and I know that today's class did not just go to waste. All of us benefited, and if you are happy, give a round of applause for yourself. We'll keep doing what we are doing. At the end of the day, I want to see traders who can trade on their own and not rely on my signal. One day I may not drop signal. For some days now, okay, since yesterday and today I've not dropped signal. So what have you been doing? So that's why you need to learn for yourself. I shouldn't always give you fish. At a point, I should teach you how to catch the fish. If you are interested in joining my mentorship, feel free, slide into my DM, contact me whichever way. I think there is by mail. I have a mail via WhatsApp. You can reach me on WhatsApp. Use my call line. You can also call me on that line. Okay. So if you that a type that doesn't learn in a group, you want a one-on-one online mentorship, you can actually reach out to me. And I know this today's class has blessed each and every one of you. Good to have you. See you tomorrow, and do have a lovely night rest. If it is night in your own country, are we good to go? So let's go, guys. It was a wonderful day, and we are happy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.